Hello everybody and welcome back to another Warcraft video where I am basically going to be talking about, what my reaction is to coming back to play Warcraft after so long. And well, as you can see, I have upgraded a little bit. I've got the Champion of the Cinder Eye set, which of course I was going to throw on as soon as possible, and I've got myself this lovely big sword from the previous expansion, and we are going to go mess around in the Colgate Calamity. Oh, I'm really loving delves at the moment. I've only done a few here and there, but this is what we are going to be doing. I am at the tail end of a whole cold thing, so I am quite likely to cough, especially as I talk a lot, so I do apologise, and I will do my very best to edit that out throughout the video. But yeah, I am really enjoying these delves. They're relatively challenging, and I've been enjoying just sort of going through and exploring. But I'm currently level 88, nearly 99. I will 99. Well done, Rose. Nearly 89. I will probably get to 90 in a day or so of just casual playing, and so far I have basically been doing absolutely everything that isn't leveling up, and I'm still at level 88. I've heard tell of people saying, yes, you can get to 90 in about 4 hours if you really try, and yeah, I'm sure you could. I haven't been trying though. I have been going all over the place, exploring. I've been flying around, going and visiting old raids, that kind of thing. I've run Tempest Keep because I still want Ashes of Allah. It's going to happen eventually, but yeah, it's been fun, and I've enjoyed getting back into Warcraft, quite honestly. I've only been playing the Paladin so far, so it's a little bit of an easy mode, I will admit. Although, that's not to say I haven't had the odd stupid death every now and again, including the odd stupid death when I've stopped paying attention in the delves. But Paladins are still pretty damn easy to play. And, well, I don't think that's ever really going to really change, but I do have a rogue and a mage, which I'm going to dive onto probably a little bit after I get Valkador here geared up after level 90. Has been fun. I've even done a couple of dungeons, not really done much, unfortunately, but yeah, it's really entertaining. And what do I want to talk about? What do I want to say? Well, quite frankly, I am utterly staggered at the sheer beauty that is New Silvermoon. It is just amazing. And quite honestly, it left me kind of with a totally undeserved bitter taste in my mouth that for so many years the Blood Elf population and player base has been putting up with this horrid blocky city that old Silvermoon was. And now we have this. Just beautiful. And of course, not just Silvermoon, the entirety of Quel'Tha Lass is just... it's just amazing, quite frankly. It's beautiful. If it had been a small change, you wouldn't really have noticed, but because it's such a stark contrast between the bit before and what we have now, well, wow, you can just definitely tell. And I've been playing a bit, and I've been learning, and again, there's probably still a bunch of stuff I'm not doing right, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. I'm having fun. And in terms of what I have done, and the quests and the storylines and stuff that I've followed, I'm pretty much all of the way through the sort of Eversong Woods stuff. Valeria, did you just pull that beast? I think you did. You definitely did. You'd better deal with that for me. Yes, they are, but you've just gone and thrown caltrops absolutely everywhere, including at my feet.
Speak. No more. I don't.
Hey, down she goes. one of the reasons I've been running a lot of these delves, actually, is just simply because, well, what she's doing now and getting me lots and lots of tasty little additions that has been making my play on the auction house, which, as a person coming back to WoW after 10 years, is utterly insane. What sort of grand inflation have you guys been doing in the past decade? It's just mad. Danny loves it, though. Danny's got to be making all of the money. So, yeah, that's a thing. But I suspect, you know, that was always going to happen. And, as much as I'm resisting the urge to change from jewel crafting to another gathering profession, I'm not going to. However, I really enjoyed what I've been seeing so far. Seeing Balthalas updated, seeing all of the fun, all of the new plot lines and things like that. The fact that the Cinderai people and the area is just back up and running is just amazing. I love it. And seeing old locations getting these new twists, these new interesting things, again, really, really nice. Of course, there are little bits here and there where you're kind of going, oh, you kept Modero? When the rebuilding of Silvermoon happened, you thought, yep, let's keep that horrible dive. Yeah, of course you did. Although, you know, Wayfarer's Rest got a better position. What are you doing? Valera, not fighting lone, tiny shrubs on your own. I'm looking forward to getting into more of the... Oh, hello. Right, we're going this way. Valera, we're going this way. Valera, we're not getting involved with that. Oh my god. Let's not let them destroy me. Let's kill them and loot all of your valuables. Wow. This happened, didn't it? I've heard tell of this happening.
This is for you.
Oh no, we've got the tree thing coming. This is not going to go well for me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but this is kind of happening. Why would I want to leave Silvermoon? Beautiful. There's not a city that compares to Silvermoon anymore. And I genuinely believe that. Silvermoon is utterly stunning. Been back to Orgrimmar a few times, of course, and I've been doing, you know, the building of the houses and things like that, but there is nothing like Silvermoon. What did that get me? 20 Voidlight Marl. Is that it? Is that what all of that suffering was for? Really? No tasty loot? No, nothing. God damn it. Anyway, where was I? I was saying something about all the quests and things like that, and yeah, going to Ghostlands, is it even called the Ghostlands now? I don't know. That was really impressive, and I realised something, or I was forced to realise something. I think the entire time that I have been playing Warcraft, I have been referring to, and I can only say this this way, I have been referring to that settlement in the Ghostlands, now Southern Quel'Thalas once again, as Tranquillon. Tranquillon is what I have been saying. And then I got the quest from Lothramar to go down there, And he said Tranquillian. I got to wrap my lips around that one. Yes, he called it Tranquillian. And I had an absolute crisis moment in my head as I was thinking to myself, have I ever heard it mentioned before? Have I ever heard the word spoken? Has it always been Tranquillian? Am I just wrong? Did I read it wrong? Over a decade ago? And ever since have referred to it as Tranquil? Can't even say it now. I must have been getting it wrong. Quite frankly, that is all I can say. I just must have been getting it wrong. For over a decade, however long World of Warcraft has been out, I've been calling it Tranquillian, not Tranquillian. Nothing else I can say. Just stupid. Oh, but anyway, back to the killing. Look at you, adorable as you are. Stop that. All the stuff with the light bloom that has happened to the area is just amazing. I love it. The bouncing all over the place with the quests and having sort of bringing in all of the different aspects as well is brilliant. Having the various different quest lines where you learn the lore and things like that, catching up, because let's face it, there's probably not many people other than the dedicated Blood Elf role players that actually know the detailed Blood Elf lore, so that's a thing. But one I have been very happy to go over, which is very cool. I've also attempted to play some of the Lore Walker stuff, going through basically the catch-up of what's happened in the various expansions that I haven't been part of, and I'm working my way through it, let's just say. I wasn't completely isolated from Warcraft in the years that I didn't play. I've had friends that have kept me updated with, exactly what's been going on, and I do love to watch the cinematics because way back when, from Warcraft 3, I am a fan of the Blizzard cinematic. They have always been good. So that was highly entertaining to keep watching what's going on without having any stakes whatsoever in what was actually happening in the game. But yeah, it's been entertaining, and I am really looking forward to seeing where Midnight goes as everything ramps up. I suppose I don't really want to be massively spoilery in terms of what's gone on and the quests and things like that, because, well, there's probably still people that haven't played, and, they'll get round to it. But,
from nature.
oh,
Useful.
you much for that, Azeroth. That'll be very nice to go straight on the auction house, Valera. Right, quick check to see what... yep, I'm killing the Hydrangea. And, yeah, it's been really good getting back into it. I'm enjoying it a lot. The housing, obviously, has been a really big part of this, and I have got a whole bunch more decor, which I am looking forward to throwing out there. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to go with the plans that I had for the outside of the house, simply because location and, well, the exceptionally limited amount of external stuff that you can do to the house as opposed to the interior stuff is really going to put a bit of a crimp on what I can do. Again, kind of unfortunate, but that's the limitations of what we're kind of working with. So, yeah, I'm going to work out exactly what I can do, and I'm going to try and work out what other videos I can make with regards to the housing stuff, because it is kind of cool and fun, and especially as I've been opening up even more decor of various different types, that has been entertaining. And the better I do on the auction house and things like that, the more interesting decor I'm going to get, the more quests I do, all these kind of things. It's going to open up a lot more for me to play with. So that is a thing I am very much looking forward to. Down you go, Hyde. Lovely. Ah, this has been one of my main sources of leveling up, I will admit. But yeah, I have been enjoying this. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with your little midnight questing as well. We're going to see what's going to happen. Also, I should ask, if you have made it all the way through the video and you have enjoyed it, do the thing you're supposed to do. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all of that kind of thing. You know I don't normally say that kind of stuff. So please, if you would, do that. And also, drop a suggestion for any sort of content that you might like to see with regards to, you know, the journey through WoW and things like that. I'll be very interested to see what you would be wanting to see, and it will give me a very good excuse to explore the content even further. But for now, from me and the shadowy presence of Valyria behind me, I'll see you again. Bye, everyone.